The Atari Creep YouTube channel is intended for a mature audience. Regardless of the subject matter, this video may contain strong language, simulated violence, and psychological nudity. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, Creepers and Geekers? Chris the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? For all who do celebrate, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. I hope you're being safe. Hope you're being smart, but I hope you're making the best of the day. So, I figured, because this is going to be a precursor to a very exciting video that I'm going to film in the next day or so with the kids, I do the obligatory Christmas haul video. So, if you'll indulge me, I'm going to parade a few things in front of the camera, maybe say a thing or 12 about it. But I got a couple of surprises in here that I think you will be excited about as much as I am. So let's start with something small. Got this little Lego hot dog key ring. I'm a big fan of hot dogs. I was part owner in a hot dog shop, a Chicago-based one. And I no longer do that, but I would really like to do that here in Boston. Just have a little place, simple hot dogs, chips, maybe Italian beef sandwiches. It would definitely be Chicago-styled. But obviously it wouldn't just be Chicago dogs. But I've always wanted to do one called the Digital Dog. Have a couple arcade games in there, maybe a couple of like Retron 77s on the table for people to play. Or even maybe the NES versions of them. I don't know. But either way, I love hot dogs. And I'd seen this in the Lego store. My lady, I guess, saw me oogling it for a second. And she picked that up from my stocking. These are at my local grocery store. Now, I don't normally go for goofy, cute things like this, but we saw this in the grocery store. I thought it was cute that he was inside of a trooper helmet, which I plan to recreate in 1-to-1 scale at some point anyway. So she picked these up. Look at his face. Do you remember what scene that was from? I do. Do you remember who he was with? IG-11. So if you could tell me what scene that's from, put it down in the comments below, and maybe I'll send you out some Atari Creep and Creep It Real buttons. My girl's really into these overpriced themed socks. She really loves them. As a matter of fact, I got a set of Creep It Real ones a long time ago, and it took me so long to put them on, she just took them back and started wearing them, but then gave me another set, which I have worn since. So, Darth Vader is my favorite villain of all time, next to, of course, Jason Voorhees. I mean, come on, look at $8.99. She spent $8.99 on these. She must really love me, or really know how to spend her money wisely. But either way, I'm appreciative. Look at that. Great. That's a great scene. Now, the next one I'm going to kind of cheat with, because I'm just going to show you a box, because it's empty. I needed a wallet really bad. I have an old Legend of Zelda wallet that I picked up for $1 at a flea market. And I've had that for a number of years. And it's finally just to the point where it's just like, one of the girls decided to take it to put her money in. So maybe I'll put a picture of what it looks like now up on the screen. Maybe I'll forget, whatever it is, what it is. But she got me a Trifold Wallet. So I don't know why I didn't own these two. You know what? And it's funny, with the new Star Wars, I'm not as anxious to get these things. Now with Disney Plus, it's like, why do that? But then my lady said, you don't have them? I'm like, no. So she made sure it happened. What's up, peppermint bark? I love this shit, but I don't like it in large quantities. A couple of bites here and there, I'm happy to go. This will satisfy me for the rest of the season. We got Evil Lynn, and we got Tila. So as of right now, with the new Retro Play, new for 20, I have He-Man, Skeletor, and both of their women. One of the girls gave this to me. I have never heard of this shop or anything. I don't know if it's a big shop or if it's just like a little fly-by-night thing. But it's a keychain here, and I don't know if it'll focus. Hopefully it'll focus. If it doesn't, I'll put a picture up, and you can pause it and read it. There we go. That's the best I'm going to get it. Really beautiful, really beautiful. And she gave this to me because there's a few times she's choked, and I was there to keep her from exiting the planet, so to speak. So she calls me her hero all the time. So that's pretty sentimental. It's called the Cup Call. It's just a cell phone thing for your cup holders, which is going to make doing videos in the truck, because it's an older truck and it doesn't really even have the cup holders. I had to put that stupid thing down on the carpet. That has the 2 cup holders and like the cassette rack. But this will be great for GPS, obviously. But for making videos in the truck, I can just put this right in the cup holder that's on the dash. And there you go. Bob's your uncle. A Bandai Thai Advanced X1 Vader ship, basically. Model kit. I love Bandai stuff. Bandai stuff is such great quality. And I didn't think this is the last thing I thought she would get. She just saw this and said, you know what, I think he would like to do that. I think she's trying to get me back into model building, which is probably a mistake because that's going to eat up a lot more of my money if I get back into the stuff. But I love TIE fighters of all shapes and sizes. This thing's sexy as fuck. I'm really getting into these mission fleet. Not so much the vehicles, but the figures themselves. And it's the TIE Advanced X1 with a mini Darth Vader. How cool is that? And I guess it comes with some kind of a gun, so he can shoot things from it. Look how fucking furious Vader is in that. Oh my god, that's good stuff right there. There's a couple of mission fleet sets I want to get. Primarily, there's one that GameStop has been selling for $20. It's just Mandalorian characters. And it has the child. It has Grogu in this tiny little form factor, which I want to make a mold of so I can put it in this custom Mandalorian figure I'm making out of a Rio Blast from the Masters of the Universe. And if you haven't seen those on my social media yet, go check out Atari Creep or Million Macabre, or check them both out. I posted it on both of them. So, yeah, one more big thing. Let me rearrange what's going on here. This right here I'm wicked excited about. I didn't think I was going to be able to get my hands on one of these. Right around when I knew they existed, we were Christmas shopping. I only have so much I can work with, so this time of year I basically spend on others, obviously, and I don't really get too much for myself unless it's, it's fairly inexpensive. Like this range of figures we're going to be talking about here pretty soon from the Dollar Tree. Amazing stuff. But needless to say, I saw this and I wanted it mainly for the actual mansion itself, and I hope they do all of the Haunted Mansions. I would definitely like the one from Disney World, because that's my jam. I live here on the East Coast, so of course Florida is my jam when it comes to the Haunted Mansion and all that. Though this is the one that started it all. Now, as far as the butler, I don't know who the hell that's supposed to be. I would almost say that's a cast member, more so than a character from the attraction. But regardless, and they came out with a Scooby-Doo Mystery Mansion one for last holiday season, and I never got my hands on it. They're still fairly easy to get your hands on, inexpensive. I mainly wanted it just for the houses because I've been collecting a lot of haunted house toys over the past, say, year and a half. I have another YouTube channel called the Haunted House Playset that I've been meaning to do stuff with, and that's mainly why I've been collecting that stuff. I mean, on top of wanting to have the stuff. Okay, so these next two things are what I really think you, as an Atari Creep viewer, will be excited about. One of them's kind of a cheat, but we'll get to that here in a second. And these are what I meant by precursors to other videos. Santa Claus came through and got me the Mario Brother Anniversary Game & Watch thing. I'm really excited about this. I haven't even opened it up yet. I'm waiting to do the video so I can react live to it. I mean, I know how I'm going to feel about it. I've seen enough videos, and I pretty much know exactly what I'm getting into here. But when I saw this, I was really excited. I really did want to get one of these. I don't normally get into these limited edition Nintendo anniversary things because, one, they're usually out of my price range. Two, they're usually not plentiful enough to where I can get my hands on it because I don't keep my ear to the ground. I'm usually, a day late and a dollar shy. But my lady was able to get her hands on one and hung on to it for me. And I just thought to myself, I'm never going to have one unless I got one used down the line. But she picked this up for me. Last but not least, I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm both excited and nervous at the same time, because I tend to get something similar to this and have all kinds of grand delusions of what we're going to do here in the future as far as this channel is concerned, and tend to not do much with it. I mean, I got that original Xbox literally sitting to the right of me that we haven't really did anything with on this channel except for show it off when I first got it. Same with my PS3, which I haven't even really used yet. I haven't had time to. But we kind of got this today. If you're on any of my social media, you've already seen this, and I captioned it with something like, the Creeps joining the 21st century. This is the first brand new game console, current generation, that I have ever owned since the original PlayStation. Now, like I said, there's a little bit of a caveat here. I'm cheating a little. This was actually given to my girls from their uncle. But obviously it's going to be a household thing, and I am obviously going to be able to entertain myself using this. Now, whether I do or not, I don't know. My Wii U has been hooked up to the TV since we got it, and I've gotten to use it like 3 times since I've had it. The girls use it all the time. So I'm hoping that's not the case with this. I'm hoping because it's something brand new, and I can go out and buy brand new games for it, that I will engage. I will play with this thing and join some of you folks online with this, that, or the other. I've already gotten a few people, including one of my nephews, saying, give me your friend code as soon as you get one. And I promise to do that with a lot of you folks, too, as well. So, that wasn't all that came. We got Mario Kart. And I'm not going to open it. Well, I guess I can open it. I can open it, but we're not going to pull it out. But they're basically Mario Kart wheels for the Joy-Cons. So there you go, guys. That's my haul for Christmas 2020. I'm going to say this year was an enormous success. We'll be looking at this here this coming week. And the girls and I plan to do a video on the Switch as far as an unboxing together. We'll hook it up, and I'll give you my first impressions on what it's like for a guy like me to enjoy a brand new console that's still current generation. And hopefully I'll be excited enough to go out and purchase games for it, because there are a ton of games I've already seen that I said, if I only had a Switch. Well, now we have one. Plus, of course, is the online marketplace. So, guys, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite item is here. I'm going to have to say this. Believe it or not, this. Those are my highlights. These two here. I love everything here, but if I had to pick a couple of things, these two bad boys here. And then it'll probably be these. And then, of course, the Star Wars stuff. And then all of it's awesome. Guys, thank you always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you and your folks are still doing well. I hope you're staying amongst the healthy. And if you're not, please get well soon. And until next time, guys, thanks as always for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the creep is positive. And bye-bye.